I've got some. I was wetting myself with some of the stories that John was telling me. Um, but John, can you? We've got a few minutes left. There's
Well,
two great stories.
okay.
One involving Bobby Robson and one involving Sir Doug Ellis on that one. But you mentioned the England setup there. Bobby wasn't very good at remembering names, was he,
No,
during that time? Do you want to just give everybody a quick?
I'll give you a quick one. We, we're in the European Championships, and we'd lost to Denmark at home at Wembley, and Denmark were top of the league, and we were playing Luxembourg in our final game in Luxembourg, and we Denmark would obviously go on and win their match, and we had to beat Luxembourg. We were relying on Denmark not to win their game, and if they'd have only drawn, we would have qualified. But of course, we fully expected Denmark to win their match, and for us to finish second in the group. So we've gone out to Luxembourg, and we had a squad of 22 players, and 5 players pulled out. 5 players pulled out of the trip. And so that left us with 17. So we've gone to Luxembourg, 17 of us, and we trained, got ready for the match. And Bobby's called a team meeting. We've sat in this room, and there's 17 of us. And in those days, you would have 11 players and 5 substitutes. So that's 16 people were going to be involved. So one person was not going to be involved at all. And that one person was going to have to sit up in the stand and not be part of the team whatsoever. He would have to sit up there in the stand in his England blazer and not be involved. So Bobby Robson names the team, and he names the 11 players that are going to start, and he names the 5 substitutes, and he's looked at this one player, and he's saying to him in front of everybody in the room, "I'm sorry, son, but you're not getting changed today." And he starts to click his fingers, and he's pointing at the player saying that, "Yeah, I'm really sorry, but you're not involved today. And I'm really sorry." And he's obviously forgotten his name. And this is England. This is the England international team. And Bobby's looking at this player, and he's saying, "And I'm really sorry, son, but you're not involved today. You've had a great season, but you're not involved today." And he's looked around at Don Howe, and Don Howe's just looked at the floor. Now we're all now totally embarrassed. I can remember I'm looking at my feet. I just can't look at Bobby Robson because he is absolutely squirming. He cannot remember this player's name. This is England. And he looks at the player, and he finally says to the player, "I'm sorry, son, what's your name?" And he said it's Graham. Graham fucking Roberts. And you remember Graham, Tottenham, great Tottenham player, great Tottenham legend, and he couldn't remember his name, and we all just looked at each other and just think, "Well, this is England." But that was Bobby. That was what he was like. Wonderful man, but not particularly very good with names.